What is up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimate Casey Jones from NECA. So let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. So inside you have Casey here. And you have the window of where's Casey Jones, him without the mask, an extra mask, all his weapons, some pair of hands, more weapons. This comes with a lot of stuff, so it's pretty cool. Can't wait to get into this. On the side you got Casey Jones. On the back you got kind of the mock-up Casey Jones. Down here you got the Turtles. So let's go ahead and now you can catch America's favorite green teens in their first live-action blockbuster film. After waiting in a puddle of radioactive waste, these radical reptiles are transformed into New York City's greatest crime-fighting quartet. Sorry, the box is way too far back to read that. Casey Jones, the masked vigilante, carries a golf bag on his back filled with clubs, bats, and sticks, makeshift weapons in his war against crime. This highly detailed figure features an assortment of movie-accurate accessories with over 30 points of articulation for maximum posing power. 30 points, that's pretty cool. So, and then you see here you have Casey Jones, you have 3 different pictures of him. At the top you have Ninja Turtles. So yeah. At the side you have him with his mask and then without his mask. And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here, and then the NECA logo at the bottom. In the front, it's just his mask. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get into this, open it, and take a look at this figure. Okay, so now that we have him out of the box and we have all of his accessories lined out, this guy comes with a lot of accessories, a lot of hands, like just a lot of stuff. So it's definitely worth picking up just for the amount of accessories and extra hands and everything combined. So first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the figure, and then we'll look at the accessories and the extra head sculpt after that. So let's go ahead and move all this out of the way. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. So first off, the head sculpt with the mask looks amazing, with amazing details. The sculpt of the hair looks great. There's no nicks, no mess up, no extra stuff. And then let's go down to the jacket. The jacket looks like it is removable. It is not sculpted in. It's that like rubber plastic material. The shirt is sculpted in, but it looks great sculpted in. It kind of sits better with the jacket not sculpted in, but the shirt sculpted in. It makes it look more realistic, you would say, on him. I like the fact that they have like the muscle and the veins and stuff in his arms. It doesn't just have like a plastic arm. You know, Hasbro, is it Hasbro? I believe that does the wrestling figures, but they can learn from this. They look so plastic. They give them more of a realistic look. I like how they have the mask here on the outside instead of just the hair. They actually have the mask straps going all the way around his head. I like that. His like sweatpants that he wears are also sculpted. They're not, you know, regular pants or any kind of material. So I don't see any issues, blemishes, cracks, or any form. Let's go ahead and check like articulation stuff. So you have the head twist. You can't turn too much due to his hair. Up and down. He's up and down. You can do the full T-pose. So he's got, looks like it's not a ball joint in his arm. You got single jointed elbows, which I wish they were double jointed. It would have been a lot better if they're double jointed. You got a little bit of movement in the wrist. Oh, there we go. It was just tight. So you got full range of movement in the wrist. You got full rotation. You do not have side to side. Looks like you do have a hip swivel. Can't do too much. The shirt is restricting. Okay, so now that I'm looking at it, the shirt is not sculpted on. The shirt actually is the same like rubbery plastic material. Alright, so he does almost fully does the splits, not 100%. He is extremely tight. Single jointed knees. So yeah, also those are very tight. So this figure is a very tight figure. He does have the ab crunch, so he's got the full bend. He has ankle rotation. Not much side to side though. Yeah, not much movement side to side. Yeah, all in all, the articulation is not as good as I thought it was. It said 30 points of articulation, so I was expecting quite a bit. But I mean, I was hoping for double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, but I guess not. And then not even full rotation in the ankles. You get up and down, but no real side to side swivel at all. That is kind of disappointing. So let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories. First up is the extra head sculpt of without the mask, which this looks amazing. It looks very detailed, looks exactly like him in the show, in the movie, cartoon, whatever, but just all of it, it looks exactly like him. The eyes don't look messed up, and pupils aren't all wonky like he's got a lazy eye or anything. The mouth doesn't look jacked up. Everything looks really good on this head sculpt. So that's one thing I like to, I'll give to NECA. They do great head sculpts. Alright, so here is his mask. So that way he can be holding his mask or have it hanging from the back or whatever when you put on the head sculpt without him wearing the mask. The mask is extremely detailed. It looks really good. So first up we have, not sure if this is a hockey stick or what sport this is from. Looks like it's a goalie stick from hockey. Then this for sure is a hockey stick. You have a driver. You have a cricket bat. Then two regular baseball bats. And his bag that holds everything. Which I love the fact that it came with the bag and it looks like you can probably put everything in there. That's really cool. And then on top of that, the 50 hands it gives you. So first you have a kind of a, not an open hand, but more like a weapon holding hand. You have a fist. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Another weapon holding hand. Saw it from a different angle. So it looks like it's a hand for each weapon almost. Yeah, it looks like we have a hand for every weapon. I just can't believe how many accessories and hands come with this. And then you have his pointing finger. So yeah, so then now I'll show you what it looks like with just his the head on without the mask. Okay, here's the figure without the mask. It looks pretty good without the mask. I still prefer him with the mask than without it, but yeah. And then also I forgot to mention, with all the hands, he does have also the hands in an actual fist on the figure. He does stand pretty well on his own. It's just if you have his feet slightly separated, then he will fall. They have to be like right aligned with each other. That's the only downside, but yeah. He looks good. He's very hard to pose though. He's very hard to move. The joints are very stiff, but stiff joints can be fixed. Loose joints can't be. That's the problem. I prefer stiff joints over loose joints, but yeah. So yeah, I'll go ahead and give you some like close-ups of them, and yeah,